Okay, SHOT Show 2025. I'm here with Doug Kieswetter. Doug,
what's up, guys?
We're going to be talking about the Winchester line of scopes. These have really taken off. Tell me a little bit about this line.
So we've got this new line of scopes that we outsourced and have designed and built from the ground up. This quality Japanese glass. Honestly, I cannot tell you how impressed I've been with the line of scopes as far as the forgiveness of the eyebox, how bright they are, and the quality of the glass is actually unparalleled at the price point that we're selling these at. Honestly, I think most consumers will see the price point and assume that it's a lower level of quality than it is. But in order for us to get into the space and be competitive, we really focused on keeping these affordable for like an everyday hunter or someone that wants to get their kids into hunting but doesn't want to put them behind a loophole Mark V right off the bat.
Well, and thank you for doing it, and thank you to Winchester for actually realizing that not every scope needs to be between $1,000 and $3,000. It's so unaffordable for the average working man to be able to go out, buy his son a brand new rifle, and then have to go look at $1,000 or $2,000 or $3,000 piece of optics. There are ways to make affordable scopes and to have that line. So thank you so much for producing quality Japanese glass, great looking reticles, clear scopes that honestly, like if you did beat it up, if you did abuse it, and you know your kids are going to do that, you know your buddies might do that with your rifle. You want to have a rifle that is always a working class rifle that you can have out there and know that it's still going to work, it's still going to provide you the quality you need for hunting, and yet isn't going to break your pocketbook.
I drag mine in my truck all the time. I've got one of each of the illuminated models, and when I got them, I was prepared to just kind of test them out, and they get weekly use right now. They're getting dragged quite a bit, and honestly, working 9 to 5, most of my shooting is in twilight hours anyway. So I was genuinely impressed with how well I picked up targets. The target identification is important, but being able to pull a target out in low light is, with a low budget scope, virtually impossible over the years. And especially our 30 millimeter models are very bright, shockingly so.
And I was really impressed with being able to look through these and be able to know, I'm like, holy crap, these are incredible scopes at this price point. And
not just this price point, comparative models from similar factory lines are twice as expensive as this and don't have as good of an eyebox. It's actually, like I said, totally blew me away. I love this product, and I think that the challenge will be convincing people that it is as nice as it is at the price point. So I'm really excited to take it out and show people. I know one thing that we brought out at SHOT this year that everybody's kind of been talking about is we also just released a new line of thermals. And the 640 model is beating almost everything in class. Like when I got these, I was like, I have some very high-end thermal units, and I got this, and I was like, why is the image better? Why is the image quality better? The algorithm is very efficient. The picture that these are putting out is amazing. We have 2 different 384 models and then a 640 model, and they're great. And at $2,000 for a 640 model or $1,500 for one of these, you're not going to get one.
You're not going to get thermal optics.
You can't get into thermal for that price, and it's a game changer. If you are questioning whether you want to get into thermal or not, and you like to hunt, even if you like to do milsim, whatever it is, airsoft, any of that, this is a total game changer in terms of getting out, getting something done on the field. When I was zeroing, when I first got this and was zeroing it, I was out and I had it on an air gun because I was just playing around with it. And as I was shooting, I was like, this thing is fuzzy. There's something going on in it. It's wrong. And I realized it wasn't that there was about 10 deer about 100 yards out that were moving across the thermal that I would never have seen with my naked eye. And I just turned the focus and I just watched the deer run through the wood line. And I was like, dude, this is where it's at. It really is a game changer.
Well, and thermal scares so many people all the way across the board because of how expensive it is.
It's wild.
And so from that perspective, I want to get into thermal coyote hunting, I want to get into thermal hog hunting, but when you're looking at $4,000 to $6,000, $8,000 for scopes, it's incredibly intimidating, and so most people just don't ever make that choice. However, with a unit like this, you can get into it for $1,500 to $2,000. Get into it because honestly, like, you can always, if you want to upgrade to the $6,000 unit, you can always resell this, and you're going to get your money back.
I don't think you'll be disappointed
and I don't
with
think
these
you'll
models.
Be disappointed all the way across the entire board.
One of the things that I find interesting about thermal as a whole, technology-wise, is that because a lot of this technology is being developed overseas, they have cutting-edge understanding about algorithms and maximizing CPU usage. So even though like we've all been kind of inculcated in the idea that we have to buy American, which I do, but also, you know, I have an iPhone in my pocket.
Right.
And it's definitely made overseas,
right.
and it's the best thing on the market. And I think sometimes you just gotta like bite the bullet and understand that you're getting a better product, especially at the price point if you're looking at something that came from overseas. Yeah. And our focus was really finding the best product that we could at the best price point for consumers.
Yeah.
And I mean, I think we hit a home run.
Well, and these products are going to be produced overseas. Obviously, America is going to change over the next year with tariffs coming in, and those tariffs are just going to be paying our tax bills anyway. So, like, at the end of the day, it's going to be a win across the board. Just buy the products that you feel are best for you. Make the choices that you think are best for you.
I can tell you, the deer's not going to be asking where
exactly,
you sourced it from.
Exactly. Well, and honestly, if you're getting into small scale predator hunting, you're going to want to do it at a price point that you can afford. And this is a unit that can get you there really, really quickly. It's worth testing. Go take a look at these all the way across the board. WinchesterOptics.com. They're going to be in stores. Get them in your hands, look through them, and make the determination yourself as to whether you think that this is a price point and a product for you.